Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Black Mirror 3. So, we're basically having to go through every room in the Black Mirror castle. We're trying to answer a couple of questions after our great-grandmother, Lady Victoria, died. We're trying to find this book she told us to find. And we're trying to find out if we have any money, which apparently we're getting like stipends from the Vatican Church or something. We're getting something from the Vatican Church. Which,
it's a roll of
you know,
sheeting
halfway...
The craftsmen should really cover the floor with it, so they don't make everything filthy. I guess that's no big deal while the place is looking like it is. I'll leave it here. If I do need some of the sheeting, I'll know where to find it.
Apparently I'll need that later. Like halfway through this game, which I assume we are halfway through this game, is not the time to introduce a Vatican connection or conspiracy to the Black Mirror series. It does not do well for storytelling. We've already gone through the incredibly long Black Mirror 1 and 2. The only thing that I imagine is going to come from this Vatican connection is that the church knew that this land that was called pagan land was cursed before even the two brothers originally moved here. And, well, before we walk through this door, let's just make sure that there's not something to click on in this room. Yeah, there's absolutely nothing in this room. That's going to be slightly convenient. Now, this was the office of the doctor who was torturing people and doing horrible experiments.
Oh, beautiful two-handed swords with ground steel blades. Shoved up on the wall any old way. And also next to an ordinary flail, as wielded by mere bandits and riffraff.
His mortis.
Whoever hung these weapons here had no idea what they were.
Maybe I shouldn't look at weapons. Like, maybe it would give me a different ending.
Boxes full of stuff. I guess no one would have missed it if it'd been burned.
So we got mattresses.
The mattress seems to be a bit too unusual to serve as a hiding place for the Gordons. There are some paint buckets drying up here. Who knows if these walls will ever come in contact with it.
Yeah, we're just clicking on everything to know what goes away and what stays.
A stack of old pictures. Looks like they were rescued from the fire. A lot of them have caught smoke damage.
There's a puzzle here.
Green ghost lamps. Very homely.
Okay. Doesn't seem like there's anything else in here. So we're looking for money, we're looking for the book, we're looking for giant stones to get us under the building in a secret chamber. I think at some point we're gonna look at the secret chamber and try and see if we can find the bones of Mortis's son, who he killed.
This is Victoria's jewelry. Rings, necklaces, and earrings.
Yeah, maybe you can just hawk that.
This is Victoria's jewelry. Rings, necklaces, and earrings.
There's a lot of things in this house that it looks like he could sell, because it seems like he doesn't have any actual money in his accounts. About £100 is what the solicitor said, the notary said.
Reminds me of Lady Eleanor's castle in Wales, but during better days.
I'm not sure if we're going back to Wales in that castle.
It was already half sunk in the marsh.
You think something's behind this
White lady.
picture?
Great mystery. Hey, going on here? The blood is gone. But there's a black mark just where I touched the picture. Or was it there already? No, I'd better not handle it again.
So apparently I unlocked something, but I was thinking this unlocked symbol that pops up was telling me that I had unlocked like a picture, but I imagine what that just unlocked was that cutscene in the video section. Yeah, I guess that would make sense. Unfortunately, there are some videos that I didn't unlock, so it seems very possible that you could play through this game and not unlock everything. Apparently there's nothing back there.
There's only one other door in the passage, and it's locked.
And what, I can't use this whole ring of keys to unlock it? Do I really have to tell him that?
Strange. None of the keys fit.
Yeah, so it totally wouldn't be worth your effort to go that direction and try and have everything unlocked. It's too easy to miss things. So I would suggest if somebody wants everything locked, they should probably just go find a 100% finished save file after they play the game. Alright, probably there's some other ways I could figure out how to unlock everything too. It's probably not very secure. It's probably just changing a few settings in the save file somewhere. Alright, so we have Steve, whose name is in purple, and Gregory, whose name is in blue. I don't think the colors really mean anything.
He watches Steve while he works.
And
Steve, the more industrious of the two workers. I'd really like to know why he's drilling holes in my castle.
Let's go ask, I suppose.
Hey, Steve.
Yeah?
Why are you drilling holes into the castle?
Oh, it's simple. The foundation walls are full of water from extinguishing the fire. They sucked it up like a sponge. If we don't get the moisture out of the walls, then the whole castle will start to go moldy.
And the water just runs out of the holes? I can't believe that.
Of course not. I'm drilling the holes for these cartridges. There's liquid in them, which crystallizes in the wall and binds the water.
Oh, right.
Cool. I have no idea if that's really how that works.
Do you work for free?
No, sir. But unlike Greg, I believe you've got enough money. You have, haven't you?
I own a castle, don't I?
I think the answer is no, he doesn't.
I was just saying. I mean, you hear all the stories nowadays about poor nobility, and the castle ain't exactly in tip-top condition.
I'm sorting it out.
Let's go ahead and talk to this guy too. Are you gonna let me talk to him? As soon as he gets back to his animation.
Hey Adrian, what's up? Have you sorted out the finances?
No, not yet.
Do you know where you can find me?
Ask about the books.
All spread around the floor of the library.
You'll have to ask Miss Antolini about that. She'd often pick up a book. Didn't have much to do by the looks of things. Was reading all the time.
So she's acting suspicious.
That one room on the upper corridor is locked.
Miss Antolini's room? Yep, she always locked it. She was scared we'd pay her a visit in the night.
How come I, as Lord of the Manor, don't have a key for it?
She probably took it with her.
Can you open the door for me?
Why? The room has already been completely renovated. I'm sure Miss Antolini will turn up in the next couple of days. or send the key back.
And if she doesn't?
Well, I could always break it down for you.
Thanks a lot. Where's this Miss Antolini got to, anyway?
I thought her name was like...
What do I know? Probably back in the convent.
She was like a nun.
Ask the priest. They both back for the same team.
And you were asked to renovate the castle by her?
Correct. Handcuffs. We were working for old Murray for a pittance. We get twice as much here.
Okay, and where did she get the money from?
From Lady Victoria. Was her castle after all.
Ah, so much background noise.
The construction guys managed all this restoration work. If Victoria didn't speak a word with her. It's a mystery to me anyway, how they manage their money. There's only £100 in the family bank account. Wait a minute, maybe she only had part of it in the bank. Old people like to keep the money at home, underneath cushions or in a mattress. But don't old castles have treasure vaults too? A pile of gold and gems down in the dungeons, usually with a fire-breathing dragon as its guardian.
What's up?
What? I was just thinking about your pay.
Well, I hope something comes of it. I don't want to work for Murray again.
You haven't happened to find a treasure vault here in the castle, have you?
Would we still be here?
Forget I asked.
So we're in a couple of weird positions here. There's supposed to be 2 more stones somewhere, but I don't know where. And we can't go over to this left side. And let's see, let's look at the walking map and see if we can speed this up. You can go to the castle gate. You can go to the castle hall. You can't get over there. You can go to the greenhouse. Where else can we go? I guess we're gonna have to go talk to the church because we still can't fast travel to any of these other locations. We could ask, I guess, about the hut in the woods and see if maybe Ralph has seen some stones. We'll go talk to Ralph again.
I'll leave Ralph in peace for a bit.
Alright, well, that didn't get us anywhere. So to the church we go. And so we know that there's like a vicarage in the back that we're eventually going to get into. It's just a lot of clicking on things and a lot of talking. I could really do for another one of those puzzles. Honestly, if this game had twice as many puzzles, I'd be happier. The puzzles aren't immediately good or anything. They're actually pretty awful. But at least you'd have a gameplay mechanic then. Man, when I think about some of the old LucasArts point-and-click adventure games and how those played out and how it was almost constant puzzles, and if you were having conversations, they were conversation puzzles where you had to say the right thing. This just is so bad in comparison. I'm so surprised people even liked this series for the small niche group of people it seems like that did. I mean, this did get a third game in the series, plus a reboot.
What do you know about her?
She was sent by the diocese. They have very well-trained nursing staff, competent and trustworthy.
You didn't know her personally?
I know the manageress of the diocese, Mrs. Puft. She's the wife of the brother of the mayoress, Mrs. Puft, her sister-in-law.
Yeah.
But you've never met.
There's 2 Mrs. Puffs now that are getting mentioned and never gonna show up, I think.
Made a nice impression.
I'm the last Gordon. Sounds like the last Mohican. What does that actually mean to me?
My son, you don't have to remain the last one. It's up to you whether it's the end of your lineage or a new start.
So, if I should decide to become a Catholic priest, then it would pretty much be the end.
You can still think about it. Your inheritance isn't just of a spiritual kind, it's also material. There's also the Black Mirror estate to manage. Presumably also the one in Wales. A huge responsibility.
I think
but
they're
also
misspelling
a
Wales
huge
there.
gift.
Isn't there an
What
H in
about your
Wales?
church? It was built by Marcus Gordon, so it must belong to me now too?
The gift isn't that huge. Marcus Gordon built it, but he was also a loyal son of the church and always gave everything back that he got from it. Wormhill Church belongs to itself, and of course the people here.
And see if I can. I'm gonna click on this, but potentially skip through it if he just says the same old, same old.
I'd like to hear the story about Marcus.
Nope.
Marcus,
Nope.
a few years
Nope.
it was
Nope.
but the academy was
Right, but
well, I also basically.
do you know if-
But why? Perhaps. Or
So-
Thank you, Father.
In previous games, there was a
Thanks
book
for the
you
help.
could read over and over
May
again
the
if you
Lord
needed the
be with you.
backstory. But I don't know how that mattered or helped with anything. And I just had a conversation with the guy, and yet I didn't get the information about, hey, is this nurse coming back? Can I get in her room or what? And see, we have this old door. That if we need an old door, we can pick it up.
Pane of glass is loose. Huh. I'll take it with me.
Alright, now we have a pane of glass. For no reason. See if we can open this door. And then let's go see if we can talk to the gravedigger.
Hello? No one there.
Let's just spin every item through here. Just to see if there is something I was supposed to do. Nope.
I'll leave him in peace for now.
Oh,
I'll leave him in peace for now.
so I can't talk to him. I guess I could look at Samuel's grave again, just to be certain. But unless I'm supposed to use some item on it, I don't think we're supposed to do anything around here.
The correct translation is, see the Lamb of God that... I've forgotten the rest again.
Well, that was that. Okay. Let's just walk through the woods and see how far we can get. It feels even worse now that he's just in the suit, walking slowly. Feels like it's taking even longer, but I imagine I'm just making that up in my mind. Yeah, unless there was a rock somewhere where I'm not seeing it.
No, I really don't feel like speaking to anyone from the village at the moment.
Okay, so I cannot go that way. We can look in the letterbox again, I guess.
An empty letterbox.
See, and the way you communicate with the preacher would have stopped me from easily just taking like this envelope from the Vatican and using it. Right. Now I have a bucket.
Fits perfectly. Now the bucket has a glass bottom.
Okay, I have a glass bottom bucket. I think we're probably going to have to just try items. Let's see. Is there anything to click on over here?
A ladder. Who knows when it was put here and why?
I don't know of a source of water is the problem. So I'm walking all the way over here in the thought that maybe something will work with something. And I'm just gonna try every item with every other item. We're back to this style of gameplay, which, I mean, it honestly feels like a different team was in charge of Act 3. Because we haven't had any need to do something like this before. And they haven't taken a pill in a while, which may be a good or bad thing. Good news as we go back and forth, we will lower the number of items we have to hover over. But this is still going to take a considerable amount of time. Only thing I can think about is I'm trying to melt a mold, I think, with the letter M, the cast iron M, in the kitchen and turning it into a hook. Yeah, it's just not working. I have this statue.
A statue? Is that the white lady? I doubt it. She's too scantily dressed. Oh God, I see her everywhere, even though she's not there at all. Still, it's a shame she's got so dirty.
So I'm looking for water. Like, there was a bathroom sequence in the second game. Let's see. Just scroll through all the objects. Maybe I could open this door now.
The door is closed.
Wait, so I have keys. So maybe we get down here.
I've got the right key here. The door's unlocked.
Open that door. Let's go to a new area. This looks very different from where we were before.
Great, an extension cable. There's cleaning stuff, just no one to use it. A step ladder, like you'd use to change a light bulb, or to hang yourself.
Bucket.
The bucket is half full of a white salt, probably for when it's icy.
Let's see, can we use this with that? Or this with that? or any other object that might be available. Nope. The light switch.
Huh. Why should the cellar light in Blackmare Castle work?
What else do we have to click on? Some floor, some hose clips, a spray can.
Quick setting foam, industrial quality, particularly suited to damp areas.
Interesting.
These are pipe clips, like metal cable ties. Extremely useful.
It's very weird to have a new area just added to the
Castle's almost completely
castle.
burned down. No wonder it's so filthy everywhere.
It's like got some barrels.
I assume that there's wine stored in these barrels, but as old as everything here is, could be vinegar by now.
And every time we get that ambient hollow noise, you have an issue of it resetting quite often. Right, so an extension cord for the socket? Apparently not.
A power socket, but does it have an electricity supply?
Well, geez, what could we jam into it to see if it has an electrical supply? We don't have anything. Down to the cellar we go.
Ugh, it's as gloomy here as in Mordred's poor soul. I'm not going any further. I'm sure Victoria wouldn't have hidden her money in the cellar.
So I guess that's what we're looking for. Alright, well, we've gotten foam, cable clips, which might work with the garden hose. Or this and this might work, and this and that might work. I guess I could go get some petrol out of the car if I could get to the tumble down house, but I can't get to the tumble down house.
Toothpicks, a full pack. All I need is some finger food.
Let's just think about things that might be permanently in an area, because that might be it. I might just have to find a place inside of Blackmare Castle. But honestly, if I can't figure this out, I think I'm going back to the walkthrough. Like, let's see. Let's look at her diary. Let's see. A lord of the manor with keys. Then we're not going to stay open. Let's see. Discovered a well shaft in the greenhouse. There's an old chest at the bottom. Could it be Victoria? So maybe there's money in there. I guess that would make sense. Let's see. What if we were to call our lawyer? Let's just call a lawyer and call the psychic.
Dr. Jones's chambers.
Hello, Dr. Jones? Adrian Gordon here.
Wow, Mr. Gordon. What's the score?
We figured out who bailed us out.
About the bail...
Ah, I wanted to call you about that. Sorry, it slipped my mind. A certain Charles Murray from Willow Creek has deposited the bail with the court. Do you know this man?
Only too well. But I wanted to tell you I'd already found that out myself.
Is he a friend of yours? That's good. Very good, in fact. The more supporters you have, the better. That always goes down well with the judge. People with friends and advocates. Terrific. Keep it up.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Dr. Jones, you know much about English inheritance law?
Well, yeah, about as much as a boxer knows about synchronized swimming.
So, not at all.
Now that's making a favorable comparison. Are you having problems regarding the inheritance? I could ask around for you.
Don't worry. I'll ask the notary. He's bound to know.
So
Goodbye, Dr.
that
Jones.
was just a response
Seconds
to
away. Next round, Mr. Gordon.
just to tell us, call the notary if you want to talk to somebody.
Hello, Madam Fortuna.
Get our hint
Adrian, I knew you would call
that
again.
will be
Who else?
useless, obviously.
Bigger come.
Stop.
We have the Emperor.
Yeah, on the line. But it was in all the papers, too, so...
What? No. The card, Adrian. The Emperor card. You're gaining in external power and strength. You have a strong will. And I see
Death.
death.
She says that every time.
Again.
A bear will follow you at every turn and devour you.
At every turn. What the...
Adrian, you can defeat the bear.
How can I defeat the bear?
Clear the way for the bear. Then he will let you live.
The way for the... yeah. Thanks.
So that's probably some kind of puzzle.
What a load of crap.
Right. The only other thing is we have the family tree and the columns. And it doesn't seem like we can do anything for the columns. You can take the pencil to the family tree if we want to try that, but we already did that and it didn't work.
In the corner, there's a richly ornamented mighty column. The weight of the castle rests on it.
Next room. We're really just going in circles here. I'm gonna have to look at the walkthrough. Let's see. Because like there's really no telling. I don't see anything that makes any sense. I don't have a single clue as to what I'm supposed to be doing so that I can get that briefcase out of the well. Yep. It's just been another 30 minutes and boy, breaking up recordings in 30-minute chunks certainly can be demoralizing when you have experiences like this and you're just not making any progress at all. It really feels like for the past 2.5 hours I've just been saying the same thing. It's like I have no clue, the game isn't really guiding me anywhere. It'd be really nice if I had a sidekick that would tell me what to do or where to go, or at least give me some guidance, some little idea. Even when I do find a puzzle, I usually don't have the items for that puzzle, or if I do have the items for that puzzle, I don't realize how I'm supposed to use those items because I have so many items and most of them seem to be useless. It's just general bad point and click adventure game design. Anyways, that's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want to friend or follow me on any kind of social media sites, there's a bunch of links down below. Also, there are links to Patreon where you can support me, or you can friend me on Steam and gift me a game off my wish list. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.